Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel for another video. Today we will be doing the unboxing and the first impression of the latest Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2 DEX, which is basically the fatter and the ergonomic version of the ever so popular Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2 mouse, which I also have here. And this is the most popular gaming mouse in the esports scene for FPS games. And this is the latest version of the G Pro X Superlight 2. So we'll take a look at what comes in the box and how it feels in hand and a quick first impression and overview of this mouse. And if you want the full review and the comparison video, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers, and if you guys could help me reach that milestone, it would be greatly appreciated. Now let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so here we have the box that it comes in. As you can see, it says Pro X Superlight 2 DEX. And as you can see, the shape is an ergonomic shape. Compared to the old box, here is what the old box looks like. It just says Pro X Superlight 2. And as you can see here, this is an ambidextrous shape. So it's basically the same left and right side. And this one is for right-handed users only. And it's an ergonomic shape. So the box is also a little thicker than the old box, as you can see here. This one is the DEX, this one is the regular G Pro X Superlight 2. As you can see, this one's a little thicker, so that probably is because the mouse is a little taller than the older version. But other than that, they're mostly the same. However, on the DEX, it says 4,000 Hertz behind the Keep Playing logo. As you can see, there says 4,000 Hertz, and on the original one, it only says 2,000. But since they have the same sensor, the same Hero 2 sensor, they can both support up to 8,000 Hertz pulling. So I don't know why Logitech went with this 4,000 Hertz label on the box. Maybe they just forget to update it. But yeah, they both support up to 8,000 Hertz pulling since they're both using the same Hero 2 sensor. And here is the other side of the box. They added a Team Heretics logo on the DEX version. I don't know any pro players that use the DEX version yet. All the best of the best FPS players, pros use the Superlight 2. I know, like, I think Monesi, Simple, Aspas, they all use the Superlight 2. I have no confirmation on who uses the DEX version yet. I will do more research and keep you guys updated on the full review when the full review comes out. Yeah, let's just get right into the unboxing here. Looks like we don't even need a knife here. Just peel this open. And then another one, bottom. And the box should just slide open like this. So here you go. Here is the mouse. You're presented with the DEX 2. It looks so clean. I think the Superlight 2 is one of the cleanest looking mouse, especially the black colorway. It just looks so clean and sleek. And it is one of my favorite mouse of all time, not just to use, but aesthetics wise, it just looks so clean. But yeah, the same goes for the DEX version. I can already tell that aesthetically very pleasing. And let's check out what else you have in the box. So you have the mouse, of course. Let's take a look at the bottom of the mouse. So it comes with a plastic film, as you can see. I will peel it. So as you can see here, this is the bottom of the mouse. It comes with the regular PTFE feet that came with the G Pro X Superlight 2, which is the one complaint I have about this mouse is the PTFE feet are super thin, so they wear out super fast, and they don't glide as fast as other PTFE feet. So here I have the core pads on my G Pro X Superlight 2, and these are much thicker and last you a long time, and they also glide much faster than the stock PTFE feet from Logitech. And another thing I don't like about the mouse is the power play feature. They should honestly just get rid of this, as this is not really a professional feature. Like, no pros even use the power play mouse pads. So I think if they get rid of this feature and do a redesign, they can shave a couple more grams of the weight. So you can probably get this down to 55, maybe 57 grams without the power play feature. And I also like to just remove this bottom puck when I'm playing. As you can see here, the bottom of my Superlight 2, I don't have the puck. I just play without it. It shaves off a gram, and I like it better playing without the puck. So yeah, for now we'll leave it on, I guess, as we're doing the unboxing. And here I can do a quick shape overview of the mouse, like a quick 360. It still has a Superlight logo on the right side, but here is the bottom. And here's the USB-C up top. So yeah, it looks very similar to the Superlight 2 in terms of aesthetics, look and feel. But yeah, it is much taller shape, as you can see here. There's a quick comparison on the shape. You see how tall it is compared to the regular Superlight 2, as you can see here. Now let's see what else comes in the box. It's basically the same packaging as the regular Superlight 2. Here is the receiver. It says Pro X2 DEX on top of it. Pro X2 DEX. Yeah, here's the receiver. It supports up to 8,000 hertz pulling. So via the G Hub, you can upgrade this to 8,000 hertz pulling. However, I don't really recommend 8,000 hertz pulling as it drains battery life super fast. So I just leave my Pro X Superlight 2 on 4K hertz pulling, and I love it. So of course you get a rubbered USB-A to USB-C cable. So it's the same cable that come with the original Pro X Superlight 2. They didn't change anything. So it's just a rubber USB-C to USB-A cable here. So we have the puck with the PTFE feet. So the bottom puck that I mentioned that I don't even use. They have a replacement puck with the PTFE feet at the bottom. I don't recommend using this, and I don't recommend using the puck at all. So, but they included an extra, and then they have a very thin piece of cloth. I don't know what this is for, but I never use this. It's super thin. And this one comes with overgrips, extra overgrips. So here you have they actually feel pretty thick. I personally like the coating of the Superlight 2. Like, I have very sweaty hands, but I don't have any trouble like gripping the mouse. So I don't planning on applying the overgrips on this mouse, as it has the same coating and the texture as the G Pro X Superlight 2. So yeah, as you can see here, I can pick it up with 3 fingers, no problem. So I don't think I will be applying the grip tape, but it is nice to have. Yeah. Here's pretty much everything you get out of the box. Very thin piece of cloth, PTFE feet puck, overgrips, the mouse with power play puck and PTFE feet at the bottom, rubber USB-A to USB-C cable, and the receiver, Pro X2 DEX receiver. This is everything you'll get out of the box. Now let's do the quick first impression of the mouse. Here is a quick 360 again, just to show you guys the shape of the mouse. And it comes with USB-C. As you can see, it's an ergonomic because of the hump. It has a very tall hump, and it kind of resembles the shape of the Razer Death Adder V3 Pro, just from the looks of it and by the feel of it. Oh yes, I would say the in-hand feels very similar to the Razer Death Adder V3 Pro. It feels a little bit taller than the Death Adder V3 Pro. Very similar shape to the Death Adder Mini, so the Death Adder Hyperspeed. It's very similar, however, it feels very comfortable in hand. The hump is super tall, and you have a lot of space here for your thumb. So if you're somebody with very big hands or a very fat thumb, you get a lot of space here on the left side to rest your thumb and not lay your hands on the side buttons here. And it feels very light. I know these two mice are the same weight, however, because of the large surface area of the G Pro X Superlight 2 DEX, you kind of feel the mouse is a little bit lighter and easier to maneuver. So the weight distribution is much better than the G Pro X Superlight 2. Because the Superlight 2 has less surface area at the bottom, the weight is more concentrated on this mouse. And on the DEX version, since it's a much bigger mouse, you actually feel that it's easier to move it around, and it's a lighter mouse, even though they are the same 60-gram weight. So, but for the full review video, I'll make sure to put both of these on scale and compare the exact weight. But In hand, I can feel that this feels lighter just because of the weight distribution is better. And the weight feels a little bit more centered on the regular Superlight 2 compared to the Superlight 2 DEX. So yeah, it definitely does not feel like a 60-gram mouse. I would say it feels more closer to 55 grams in hand just because of the large surface area of the bottom. But yeah, the button height's very, very tall. That's definitely something I can notice right off the bat. You see the button height of the Superlight 2, and here's the button height of the Superlight 2 DEX. You see this space right here? There's a massive difference on the button height. However, it's definitely a very, very comfortable shape. I can already feel like I can use this mouse for like 10, 12 hours of non-stop gaming and not have any fatigue in my hand. It's very good for palm grip. I can tell off the bat, like I just want to lay my palm on the mouse immediately because of the shape. And I think you can even do relaxed claw grip very well. So for claw and palm grip users, definitely not fingertip, would not recommend it. Just because if you want to fingertip, your thumb would be like towards the very back and it will be very difficult for you to reach this front side button. So if you want to fingertip, you might want to look into the Superlight 2 instead of the DEX. So even though the Superlight 2 is not a perfect fingertip grip mouse, but I know some pros do fingertip grip with the Superlight 2. But with the DEX, you most likely want to palm it or claw grip it. But yeah, the clicks feel identical to the G Pro X Superlight 2. It is the Light Force switches, very clicky, very satisfying and crisp clicks for sure. And even the side buttons are very crispy, which is my favorite switch of all time. Like these switches on the original Superlight 2 are my favorite switches for games like Valorant and CSGO, where I want to be mainly tapping and single clicking instead of spamming the buttons or holding them down. So yeah, I very prefer these crisp and heavier clicks compared to other mushy clicks of the other mouse. Yeah, I can also tell the side buttons is thicker than the side buttons of the Superlight 2. And the side buttons here is much fatter. And the scroll wheel, it feels the same as well, and even the clicks. So yeah, pretty much an identical mouse, just with a different shape for right-handed users. So if you guys want to see a full review, make sure to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. So that is the full unboxing and the first impression video for the Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2 DEX. Now, if you guys want the full review and the full comparison video with the original G Pro X Superlight 2, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll try my best to upload those two videos within the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned. Peace.